Hello, everyone. Welcome. Thank you so much for being on this call. I will not take too much of your time. But today's call, the purpose of today's call is to talk about intentional living. This is going to go hand in hand with the map out the week game plan call. So think about this, you guys. Get a pen and paper. Give you guys a moment to go ahead and do that. That way, everybody can collect their thoughts for this week and thrive at their best and get to the next level because we're all growing together. So let's think about how do we live our days? What's our routine? What's the intention of our days? Write this down. What do we do first thing when we get up in the morning? Are you grabbing your phone or are you thanking God? I know for myself, I thank God first thing in the morning, no matter what time I wake up. Right? So what time do you wake up in the morning? What's your routine? Do you respond to your environment? Are you responding to it? Or are you intentionally waking up and saying, all right, I got a GPS, I'm in God positioning system. So there's a lot of people, what are you talking about? Are you responding with reaction or are you responding with diligent patience? What does that mean? That ties into self-discipline, right? What are some of your bad thoughts? Because that may be keeping us from having a routine or living intentionally. How are we truly living? Are we living how we want to live? So write that down. What are some of your bad thoughts? And if you ever have those moments, take a moment to write it down. Because if you don't keep track of you and what you're thinking, you're never going to be able to grow. Even if you're listening to things like music or news or basketball and you feel like you're taking it in and it's changing your life. No, like you change you because it's your story at the end of the day. So did you know, this is awesome, did you know that you can have other feel hidden thoughts? What does that mean? So nothing in this universe is a secret. Everything has evidence of a higher power than our own self. Okay. I heard the quote earlier, and this is so true from our journeys. The absence of evidence is not the evidence of absence. So just because you can't see it or feel it doesn't mean that it's not happening. So it's actually happening because you're taking the action and pressing on your body and you're making it your code, the code in your DNA, because you're regenerating the genes in your body. You're cultivating the God code within you. What does that mean? So I'm going to use an experience. It's going to tie into this because it just came to my mind before I got on this call. Was the experience of giving birth. Because once you give birth, think about when people have kids, the middle child is different because you're regenerating your cells. So if you're impressing that on your mind and your body, you're cultivating that DNA code for yourself and being a creator of your life and living the life however it is that you would like to live it. You guys, I'm going to do a separate call for this, but this is how we started our journey on the streets of LA, sharing this information with people like this and impressing it on our minds and bodies. And we've been able to create the magic and God code within us, you guys. Everybody has it. We're no different than you. We just started before you. So 97% of people say they have it. That if that was true, you guys would have what you want. Then you would be living your life the way you want it. This is about how you want to live. This is about how you want to live. How you are living will always be there. It is how you truly wish to live. You know what costs more than hope? Doubt. Doubt will intro fears, and that will mute your story. Your story, sharing your story is the best way to get paid, you guys. That's what we're here for. Like Facebook story, what's your story? That's why I want to thank Facebook and Zoom and all of the platforms out there that, we've been able to create our business and live a life truly by design through this amazing concept of everything that we've been able to do to give back to people. We love every single one of you. Just want to take a moment to thank you guys, because without you, this wouldn't be here either. So we love you all. So thank you all for your time. So I don't want to take too much of it, but think about that. Think about. I'm gonna give you one question actually. So, what has my life been like up until this point? Really ask yourself that question. That way you can get a better idea of what it is that you want to do 5 years from now, or even a month from now. A month from now. I know one thing, you guys, it's worth it. If there's one thing in life that's the most precious, is you being able to live according to the development of your soul, and that's abundance. That's abundance. A lot of people are stuck in time and physicality, and there's an invisible side to your personality. So you digging deep in life, we don't get more than what we are, right? So in our minds. So ask yourself that question, okay? Something that you won't bring into eternity is the most important thing. So whatever you tie here on earth, you untie now for heaven. Thank you, God. So reminders for all of you guys before we wrap up this call. Thank you to everybody that was on the mindset call yesterday. That was a great call. Thank you to all of the educators. Isaiah, thank you for putting everything together. And Brendan for, taking the time to share the information that has changed everybody's life that is on this journey now, and the people coming in, because this is for everybody, you guys. So again, reminders that we have our Sunday night mindset calls, 8 p.m. Mountain Standard Time every Sunday, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays, 11 p.m. Mountain Standard Times, are trade calls. So write that down, you guys. Those are the calls that we have for all of our teammates together, and then we have the personal calls. So for our teammates, you can book your appointments with myself, or you can go onto the IP Next Level Marketing page, book your appointment, and they'll respond back to you on it. Thank you so much for your attention, everybody. I appreciate every single one of you. God bless you. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. We love you all. Thank you so much for your time.